You want to talk about your podcast platform, Two Teas in a Pod. It's wildly successful. You recently started a new show with your Traitors co-star Dan called Talking a Big Game. Can you tell us more about what you guys have planned?
Yes. So Dan and I was doing a podcast just recapping Traitors, season 2. And Dan was one of my co-hosts. I had different, Janelle was on, I had a few other. And he really caught iHeart's eye. They're like, he's good. And I didn't know a lot about Dan's history. I didn't know he had been podcasting for 20, 30 years. He's got a YouTube channel. He's on Twitch. He's a huge gamer. And I'm like, this guy sounds like a radio announcer. He's so good. And so they came to me and said, would you be interested in doing a reality competition show with Dan? And I go, yeah, I would. And he makes my job so easy. He's so good at what he does. We have some amazing guests coming up.
That's
and then
awesome.
We're hoping when Traitors come out, we're going to be discussing Traitors on a weekly basis.
Speaking of, there's a lot of Real Housewives next season. We have Dorinda, Robin, Dolores, Chanel. Who do you think is going to last the longest and why?
It's so hard to say, because Traitors is so different than what we do on Housewives. I really thought that going into it, I'd be like, oh, I got this. I've been on Housewives forever. You have to be quiet on Traitors. And you have to listen, and you have to not be if you're too loud, you're gone. If you're too quiet, you're gone. If you ask too many questions, you're gone. If you don't ask enough questions, you're gone. There's a fine balance in there. So it's just because you're good at Housewives might not mean you're good at, Traitors. And then, of course, some people, they just want to vote off immediately because of their past history on reality TV. I think that Dorinda will do good. I think that Dolores will do very well. I don't know. I have no idea who won. I don't want to know. I want to watch it and see. You don't know. Gamers are tough too. I mean, look at season 2. Trishelle, CT.
Crazy.
2 big gamers.
Yeah. Well, I'm wondering even how soon they're going to vote Tom Sandoval off with that.
I would think he would probably just get voted off really quick.